Your baby shower isn't a priority right now, my mom texted as I sat alone in an empty venue. An hour later, my cousin posted, real celebration with the golden child. My brother had just bought a $22,000 hot tub. I paid the $2,700 bill, went home, and canceled the rent payments I'd covered for 4 years. Left a note on their door, time to pay your own bills. By morning, 98 missed calls. Your baby shower isn't a priority right now, my mom's text glowed on the screen, cold and flat. I stared at it, sitting alone in the empty, decorated hall, pink balloons swaying, untouched cupcakes, a cake that read, "Welcome, baby girl," and bright, cheerful frosting. My fingers tightened around the phone. I dialed her. She didn't pick up. I tried Dad. Straight to voicemail. A few minutes later, another notification buzzed. My cousin Daisy posted on Facebook, real celebration with the golden child. Congrats on the new hot tub, Alex. #family time. There they were, Mom, Dad, Alex, Daisy, smiling around a gleaming hot tub in Alex's backyard. My brother grinned, his arm around Mom's shoulder while Dad held up a glass of champagne. I felt the room spinning. Hot tears blurred my vision. My own baby shower, a quiet, lonely joke, while they laughed around my brother's brand new $22,000 hot tub. I stood up, feeling the ache in my back, the weight of my growing belly pressing down harder than ever. I stared at the pink decorations I'd carefully chosen, the tiny stuffed animals, the floral centerpieces. I had spent $2,700 of my own savings, money I didn't have, to make this day special. And they didn't even bother to call. I pulled out my phone again, my thumb shaking as I opened the banking app. For years, 4 long years, I had been paying their rent. A quiet burden I carried because they always had a new excuse. Your father's health, your brother's student loans, the house needs repairs. I scrolled to the automatic payments section, found the rent, and canceled it with a single tap. Then I grabbed a piece of paper from my purse and wrote in thick, angry letters. Time to pay your own bills. I drove to their house, each mile sharpening the anger in my chest. Their driveway was packed, Mom's car, Dad's, and of course Alex's brand new SUV. Laughter echoed from the backyard. I stepped out, walked to the front door, and taped the note right above the handle. I stood there for a second, listening to them cheer and toast. For a moment, a tiny part of me hoped someone would come out, see me, realize their mistake. But they didn't. I walked back to my car and drove home. By the next morning, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing, 98 missed calls. Mom, Dad, Alex, even Daisy. But I didn't pick up. I wasn't going to answer. Not this time. I sat at the kitchen table, staring at the cold, untouched coffee. The silence in my small apartment was heavy, pressing against me like a weight. Last night, I taped a note to their door, time to pay your own bills. But instead of feeling relief, I felt empty. For years of paying their rent, $800 a month. Utilities? Another $150 for gas and electricity, $70 for internet. Groceries? At least $200 every other week because Mom always called saying they were running low. Mom always had a reason. Your father's health. Your brother's trying so hard. We don't want to burden you, but I helped. Because they were family. Because I thought that's what you do. But last night, I sat in an empty, echoing baby shower hall. Alone. A room filled with pink balloons, untouched cupcakes, and a pristine cake that read, "Welcome, baby girl." While they were in Alex's backyard, laughing around his brand new $22,000 hot tub. The baby they didn't even bother to celebrate? My baby? My phone buzzed again, Alex. I almost ignored it, but something in me snapped. I answered. Finally. His voice was sharp, no greeting. Are you out of your mind? Canceling the rent payments? Do you realize what you've done? What I've done? My voice was cold. You mean like sitting alone at my own baby shower while you all played in your new hot tub? Oh my God, not this again. Stop being dramatic, Laura. It was just a little mix-up. A mix-up? I laughed, a bitter, hollow sound. My first baby shower, Alex. My first child. And you all chose your stupid hot tub over me. I bought that tub with my own money. He shot back, his voice rising. Unlike you, I earn and spend for myself. Earn? Spend? I clenched my jaw. Is that why I've been paying for your emergency medical bills for 4 years? Or were those just your new toys? Silence. A long, cold silence. Then a nervous laugh. What are you talking about? I checked the bank statements, Alex. Those medical bills Mom always begged me to cover? They were transfers to your account. You went through our finances? That's disgusting, Laura. You're insane. Insane? My voice was calm, terrifyingly calm. Insane is paying for your rent, your bills, your food while you splash around in a luxury hot tub. Mom needed help. He switched to his old trick, playing the pity card. She's been so stressed, you know that. Oh, has she? I scrolled to a photo on my phone. Because here she is, looking perfectly happy in your hot tub. That was just one time, he stuttered, another forced laugh. She just wanted a break. She wanted a break? Or you did? My fingers tightened around the phone. I pulled up the family chat. Years of lies. Want to see the truth? Here are the medical bills Mom begged me to pay. Transfer straight to Alex's account. Here's a picture of me, alone at my baby shower. And here's all of you celebrating around his hot tub. I attached the screenshots. Messages from Mom, pleading for help with medications. Bank transfers, each one marked as medical assistance. A photo of the empty baby shower hall. Daisy's Facebook post. Real celebration with the golden child. Congrats on your new hot tub, Alex. The chat exploded. Laura, what is this? Mom's message popped up immediately. This is a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? I typed. You stole 4 years of my life and money. That's not a misunderstanding. Honey, please don't be so cruel. She switched to guilt, her favorite weapon. We're family. Family? I typed back. Then why did you celebrate without me? You always make everything so dramatic, Aunt Carol chimed in. We were just having a good time. Dramatic? I typed. It's called honesty. Another message from Alex, this time privately. Delete this. Now. Or you'll regret it. I stared at his text. The threat. The arrogance. The certainty that I would back down. That I would always stay quiet. Regret it? Make me. Another message from Dad. Laura, this is shameful. You're airing dirty laundry. Take it down before you embarrass us all. Embarrass them? Did they even feel embarrassment? Or was it just the fear of being exposed? My phone kept vibrating. Messages from cousins, aunts, all trying to understand the situation. What's going on, Laura? Your mom is in tears. Please don't do this. But I wasn't listening. Not anymore. I opened Facebook. My hands didn't shake anymore. I went to my profile, selected a new post, and wrote. Some families support each other. Others just take. Here's what mine has been doing for 4 years. I attached the same screenshots. The comments flooded in. Friends reached out, asking if I was okay. But the family? They turned vicious. This is a betrayal. Mom wrote. After everything we did for you. You're just jealous. Alex wrote, his arrogance burning through the screen. I'm the one who made something of myself, and you can't stand it. Made something? With my money? I replied. Should I show everyone the payments you asked for, car repairs? Or was that another toy? Laura, please, Dad begged. Let's talk about this privately. Privately? Like you all talked about me last night? I was done. Done with their lies. Done being their silent, obedient bank account. They thought they could shame me into silence. But they never realized I had nothing left to lose. I won't stay silent anymore. I knew this had to end. They had fed me lies for years and I had swallowed them, blindly believing in their love. But not anymore. I opened my laptop, scrolling through my bank statements, marking every payment I had made for them. I collected everything. Screenshots of Mom's messages. Honey, can you help with the bills? It's been a tough month. Messages from Alex. I need money for insurance. Mom said you could help. A photo of my empty baby shower hall. Another of them laughing around Alex's brand new $22,000 hot tub. Their faces smiling happy. Without me. But tonight they wouldn't be able to hide behind those smiles. I created a group chat. Named it simply, Family Truth. Tonight at 7 p.m. I want all of you at Mom and Dad's house. If you don't show up, I'll post the truth online for everyone to see. Mom immediately replied. Sweetheart, please don't do this. It will only make things worse. Let's talk calmly. Calmly. I typed. Like you calmly sat in the hot tub while I sat alone? You will see me tonight. All of you. Alex tried to act tough. Oh, here we go. More of your drama. Are you really going to destroy the family over a few bills? It's not the truth that destroys a family. It's the lies. By evening, anger was burning inside me. Not wild, not out of control. A steady cold rage. At 7 p.m., I pulled up to their house. Lights were on. I grabbed my bag with the laptop and stepped out of the car. Mom opened the door, her face tense, eyes red. Honey, please, she reached out, but I walked right past her. The living room was full. Dad sat in the corner, silent and grim, a cigarette burning in his fingers. Alex was sprawled on the couch, a smug smile on his face. Aunt Carol and Cousin Daisy hovered near the doorway, a mix of curiosity and worry on their faces. So you decided to put on a show? Alex stood up, arms crossed. Fine. Entertain us. Oh, I will. I walked over to the TV, connected my laptop, and turned to him. And you will shut up. The screen lit up, and the first thing they saw was a bank statement. This is the money I paid for your rent, I said, my voice sharp, each word cutting. $800 a month for 4 years. It was family support. Mom waved her hands, desperate. We never forced you. Support? I laughed, but it was empty. Then here are your medical bills. I clicked, and a list of bank transfers appeared. Transfer straight to Alex's account. Your son was getting money while you told me it was for your medicine. It was to help him. Mom's voice trembled. He was going through a tough time. Then maybe he should have told me the truth. I shot a glare at Alex. Maybe you should have asked instead of lying. It's just money, Laura. Alex leaned back, pretending to be bored. You've always been so serious. Money? I clicked again. $40,000. For years of my life. And you know what I got for it? The next image filled the screen, a photo of my empty baby shower hall. A table covered in untouched cupcakes, pink balloons swaying gently. I got this. Loneliness. Well, you all got this. I clicked again, and the photo of them laughing around the hot tub appeared. Silence fell. Somewhere in the kitchen, a faucet dripped. Sweetheart, you didn't have to do this. Mom reached out, tears brimming. We love you. Love me? I almost choked on the laugh. Is this love? I opened the last proof, a text exchange between Mom and Alex. She'll pay. She always pays. Just tell her it's for me. Mom's face went pale. Alex's smirk vanished. He lunged forward, trying to grab the laptop, but I stepped back, shoving him away. Don't touch it, I hissed. I'm not done. I pulled out my phone and played an audio recording. Mom's voice, soft, manipulative. Honey, be a good girl. Help your brother. He's trying so hard. Sorry, Mom, I met her gaze. The good girl no longer exists. You just want to humiliate us. Alex screamed. You've always been jealous. Always tried to make yourself look better. Better? I just wanted to be loved. But you only loved my money. The room erupted. Mom was crying, Dad was shouting at me to turn it off. Alex was raging, throwing accusations. Aunt Carol tried to calm everyone, but her voice was lost in the chaos. I stood there, watching them. This mess of shouting, crying, finger-pointing. And I felt nothing. They had always been this way. I just didn't want to see it. I am done being your ATM, I said, my voice clear, rising above the chaos. My child will never know what it means to live in lies. I turned and walked out, the door slamming behind me. Behind me screams, tears, accusations. Around me silence. They thought I would be alone. That after I exposed their lies, I would drown in guilt and shame. But they didn't know one thing, I had an ally. Grandpa. He was the only one who had always stood by me. An old, sharp-eyed man with a heavy voice and a heart that never bent to anyone's will. He never played their manipulative games. And when I called him, his voice was calm but solid. You did the right thing, girl, he said, not interrupting me once. You should never stay quiet for people who use you. But now they're turning everything upside down again, I whispered, pacing my small apartment. Mom's already crying on Facebook, calling me a traitor's daughter. Alex is calling me greedy and dramatic. Would you like me to help you set things straight? Grandpa sighed, but there was a steely edge to his voice. They've needed a lesson for a long time. Hope flared in my chest. Grandpa, how? Just come to my house tomorrow. And bring all your screenshots, the bank statements, everything you have. The next morning, I arrived at his small house on the outskirts of town. His old oak table was covered with papers, documents he had pulled from the family archive. They forgot I've known them all since they were kids, he chuckled, stroking his gray mustache. Forgot that I always see through them. I laid out everything in front of him, the bank statements, the screenshots of messages, the photo of my empty baby shower hall. Grandpa studied each one, his sharp eyes narrowing. $40,000 in 4 years, he muttered, shaking his head. And they think they can just brush this off? They've already started twisting the story. Telling everyone I'm an ungrateful daughter, I sighed, sitting down, the weight of exhaustion pressing on me. Grandpa leaned forward, his voice low but powerful. Then we won't give them a chance to lie anymore. He picked up the phone, dialed a number, and I watched as his expression hardened. William, it's your father. Yes, I need you and the whole family at my house tonight. No, not a request. You have a choice, show up or I'll come to your house and drag you here myself. I barely hid my smile. Grandpa's tone left no room for arguments. By 6 p.m. the living room was full. Dad stood in the corner, arms crossed, his face tense. Mom clutched her purse like a lifeline, red eyes darting around. Alex sprawled on the couch, his jaw set in an arrogant smirk. "So what's this about, Dad?" Dad finally spoke, trying to sound calm but failing. "You're dragging us all here for what?" "For the truth." Grandpa's voice was calm, but his gaze was a storm. "And you will all listen." "Oh, please." Alex rolled his eyes. Here we go with another one of Laura's dramas. She can't handle anything without making a scene. "Sit down." Grandpa's voice was like thunder, and even Alex's smirk wavered. He sank back onto the couch. I stood beside Grandpa, my laptop in front of me. "Let me make this clear." Grandpa's voice cut through the tense silence. "Laura has been paying for your lives for 4 years. $40,000. While you lied to her. While you used her. And now you're trying to turn this on her?" "Dad, it wasn't like that." Mom's voice was shaky, desperate. We needed help. She knows that." "Help?" Grandpa laughed, a harsh, bitter sound. "I've seen the medical expenses you told her about. Money straight into Alex's account." Mom's face turned pale. "It was just a misunderstanding," Dad tried, his voice cracking. "Laura overreacted." "Overreacted?" Grandpa's hand slammed down on the table. "She paid for your rent, your bills, even your groceries. While you spent her money on parties and hot tubs." "Oh, here we go," Alex muttered. "The poor, suffering Laura. Always the victim." "Enough. Stop talking." Grandpa's voice was a growl. "I've put up with your arrogance for years, boy. But you are nothing without the money she gave you. You have no right to judge me." Alex's voice rose, his face flushing. "She's the one making this a spectacle." I didn't even flinch. I clicked and the TV screen behind me lit up. Messages appeared, Mom's pleading texts. "Laura, please help with the medical bills. Your brother is struggling. Laura, just a little more for the rent. We don't want to lose the house." Then the bank statements. Each one showing money transferred directly to Alex's account. "That's private," Alex shouted, lunging forward, but Grandpa's cane blocked him. "Touch her, and you'll learn why I carried this cane in the war." Grandpa's eyes flashed. "This is too much, Dad." Mom's voice broke. "Laura, why are you doing this? We're family." "Family?" I laughed, a bitter, empty sound. "Family is what you were having while I sat alone at my baby shower." I clicked again. The photo appeared, a bright, cheerful hall, empty except for a pink cake and untouched decorations. Mom's tears were real now, but I didn't care. "You celebrated with Alex instead," I whispered. "I was nothing to you. Just a wallet you could drain." "That's a lie," Alex screamed. "You're just trying to make us look bad." "You made yourselves look bad," Grandpa cut in. "And now you will pay for it." He stood tall, a force of nature in the small room. "Here's what's going to happen," Grandpa declared. "You will repay every cent Laura spent on you. $40,000. We don't have that kind of money," Mom wailed. "Then you'll find it." Grandpa's voice was ice. "Sell the hot tub. Sell your jewelry. Figure it out. Or I will make sure everyone in this family, every friend you have, knows what you did." Dad's face turned gray. Alex looked like he'd been slapped. "And if you try to spin this," Grandpa added, his voice dropping to a lethal whisper, "I will cut you out of my will. You will get nothing from me." Silence. A thick, suffocating silence. "Fine," Dad muttered, not meeting my eyes. We'll repay her. Every cent," Grandpa nodded. "Or you'll lose a lot more." As I walked out of that house, Grandpa's hand squeezed my shoulder. "They forgot one thing, Laura," he whispered. "You're not alone." And for the first time in years I believed it. They paid. Slowly, painfully, but they paid. The first transfer, $10,000. They sold the hot tub. Alex stayed silent, but I knew it stung his pride. The second, $5,000. Mom sold her jewelry, the same family heirlooms she always claimed were meant for the grandchildren. Irony. The third, $15,000. Alex sold his car, the one he used to flaunt on social media. Now just another sacrifice. Grandpa oversaw everything. He demanded receipts, proof of transfers, never let them play their tricks. Every call they made with excuses he ignored. "You will repay every cent," he told them coldly. "Or I'll make sure every one of your friends knows what you did." I received the final transfer after 3 months. A full $40,000. Mom sent a message, "Sweetheart, can we talk now? We understand our mistakes." I deleted it without reading. Alex tried texting, "Money's paid back. Can we move on?" I blocked him. Only Grandpa remained. He visited me often, bringing baby clothes, helping me prepare for the baby's arrival. One day he gave me a small antique locket. "Your grandmother gave this to me," he whispered, his voice soft. "I want you to have it. A reminder that you are never alone." I hugged him, tears burning my eyes. When the day finally came and I held my baby girl in my arms, Grandpa was there. He smiled, his hand on my shoulder. "She'll never know what it means to be used," he whispered. "You made sure of that." And I knew he was right. I was free.